Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live, the day after Christmas. Hope you had a great holiday.
Absolutely. We hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday, hopefully with friends and family. Did you get any gifts? Did Santa come see you?
Got a couple. Santa rode by and waved at me. But
yeah, that's about it.
He told me next year he thinks I'm off the naughty list.
We'll see.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, we'll see.
We got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff.
That's right, we sure do. We'll be right back.
All right, temperatures currently in the 50s right now. We've warmed up from the 20s and low 30s we've experienced this morning, 52 to 54 right there along the Grand Strand. And little locations similar, just a hair cooler, 50 to 53 tend to be these average numbers. Same thing for the border belt, 52 around 52. The day ahead looking nice, sunny skies, high temperatures 57, 58, maybe a 59-degree reading if you're lucky. 58 is the average for today, so we're right on target. Notice a little bit of high thin clouds, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. The first signs of an impending storm system, which is actually still circulating right there through the Gilas, Sacramento, Franklin Mountains, just to the south of El Paso, and moving through the Chihuahuan Desert with this large amplified trough, quickly becoming neutral tilted and then turning negatively. That's going to allow for severe weather across the Texas the Texas central parts of Texas, not the Panhandle, but central parts of Texas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, and for a multi-hazard severe weather day as the subtropical jet combined with the upper level jet creates some strong upper level winds and a little bit of diffluence aloft, allowing these storms to breathe, which means severe weather likely there. What that means for us, the Gulf of Mexico, moisture surging north. This is priming our next storm system with a large area of showers and storms expected to develop. Also, these white bars, lines of equal pressure. The more you see put together, the faster the winds are. That means on the cold side of the system, winds 30, 40, even 50 miles an hour, allowing for blizzard-like conditions just to the north of Minneapolis, St. Paul, back out through Bismarck, Fargo, North Dakota, down through portions of Aberdeen, South Dakota, as well as North Platte, Nebraska. Some blizzard-like conditions throughout the day on Thursday. For Friday, that's when the rain arrives here. Widespread rain showers, and then we're not done because it leaves behind a little bit of energy, a cutoff low on Saturday that will prime the atmosphere for yet another storm system moving through the Carolinas on Sunday. And just for good measure, one more, we'll add another area of low pressure on Monday, priming us for yet another rainy day Monday and Tuesday. The bottom line today, the last true sunny day of 2018 with rain showers to end 2018 from tomorrow through our New Year's Eve. Expect heavy accumulations throughout the deep south. Too early to say with our accumulation map ending on our Monday. Too early to actually talk about totals. But right now, I'd have to say that some heavy accumulations are likely. Notice the rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Again, the big storm system coming Friday. Number 2 comes on Sunday. Number 3, Monday or Tuesday. Timing's still off, but keep checking back for updates.
Check out the features in Google Maps that makes holiday travel easier after our advertising. If you are traveling this holiday season, Google Maps has some features that can make travel a little easier. If you are at an airport, tap to zoom in to get a detailed map of the airport. Zoom in even closer to see where restaurants and other services are located within any terminal. Tap on a restaurant to see what it serves and get reviews. Now, if you're around town and looking for restaurants, you can see menus, average wait times, and even reserve a table, all from within Google Maps. And in grocery stores, you can even get a live report on how long the lines are at checkout. You don't have to bounce between apps to get this helpful information. I'm Francie Black. For great tips, visit TechTangoToday.com.
All right, we've got a few things to talk about before today. First, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What did you do yesterday? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was a good Christmas. Everything
Did you eat
was
some good food?
Ate a lot of good food.
Did you get anything? For real, did you get anything that you
I
really
got a
liked?
lot of nice gifts, but you know, you always get something you've got to return.
And there goes today, right?
Today is.
That's right. It is Wednesday, December the 26th, and it is Return All the Wronged Items Day.
And I know sure some of you got those. And it's also Eating Leftovers Day for one more time.
That's right. All right. Birthdays, let's talk about 1954, Ozzie Smith, 64 years old, baseball great, known as the Wizard. He won 13 Golden Glove Awards, won a World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals in 1982.
Yes, in 1970, let's check her out, Danielle Cormack. She's 48 years old. Soap opera Shortland Street, and appeared in Warrior Princess and in the TV series The Cult.
All right, 1985, Beth Bears, 33 years old, plays Caroline Channing on Two Broke Girls. She did the voices for Monster University, and before fame, she was a competitive soccer player.
How about
Wow.
that? All right, today in history, let's go back to 1961. Jay Black and the Americans recorded She Cried.
All right, 1982 Time Magazine cover, Man of the Year. It wasn't a man at all. It was a computer. The first time a non-human made the cover of Time Magazine.
That's right. Know-it-all department today. We got a little something about Elvis Presley. All right, you
All
ready?
right.
Do you know that Elvis won 3 Grammys? Do you know what they were for? Anybody know? Nobody knows?
Nope.
Listen, all of them were for gospel music. And How Great Thou Art is one of them.
Very cool.
How about that?
All
Elvis,
right.
3 Grammys,
I like
all
that.
for gospel. That's it from the Know-It-All department today.
Fantastic. That's right. We've got a great show lined up. We'll be right back.
All right, normally on Tuesdays, but it was Christmas yesterday, and the pet of the day was not here, so
Okay.
the pet of the day's here, and Kathy's got the pet of the day.
Absolutely. First of all, Kathy, okay, Christmas, some really great news for you guys at Grand Strand Humane Society. Tell us.
Harold went home. Our longest running resident at Grand Strand, Harold, after 550 days or something like that, he found the most perfect mom to go home
That is
with.
great. That is
I'm
great.
so happy for him. And to see his empty kennel today was the most wonderful thing ever.
That's awesome.
All right, now who we got here?
This is Oscar. Isn't he gorgeous? Look
He
at
is.
this baby. He's a good boy.
He's a good old hound, that's
he
right.
Is. He is definitely a hound. He's around 7 years old. And believe it or not, even despite his huge size, he's actually really, really easy to walk.
Okay.
And because all he wants to do is sniff.
Look
He
at
wants
him.
to look at his picture on TV.
He does. He's
does.
trying to
He
see
likes
himself
it.
on TV.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, how's everything else going? I know you had a little time off.
We
now,
have one
but
day off.
One
That
day
was
off.
it.
That's right. One day off.
And they gave us yesterday off. So anyway, we're back and running now, back regular hours and ready for anybody to come in and adopt, foster, volunteer, or whatever people want to do.
All right, and Oscar is ready to go.
He's ready to go. He's neutered. He's heartworm negative, and he is he's very good with other dogs, and he loves all people.
Look at him.
and
He has
he's
big
got
old
the
ears.
floppiest ears ever, and I just love him.
All right, now,
fantastic.
anything coming up this weekend? Y'all got anything coming up?
Yes, we have PetSmart, the Surfside PetSmart on 544 and 17. Saturday and Sunday we have our adoption event where I'm sure Oscar will be there unless he goes home sooner.
Right.
Yeah.
And what are you doing, Oscar?
He's just checking it out down
He's
there.
stretching. He's on the couch. He is stretching. Must have a couch if you're going to adopt
Or
him.
a very large couch.
A very large couch. Pets right now, dogs, cats, do you have a lot?
Oh,
Are you
yes.
full?
Yeah. I mean, it's really sad because people actually have been bringing their pets in before Christmas.
What?
And I don't want to
Oh,
say it's because they're getting a
yeah.
new dog or a puppy, but that does happen. People just it's time to get rid of the old or out with the old and in with the new, I guess.
Well,
So,
that might be the saddest thing I've ever
her
heard.
this
It's
week.
terrible.
Oh.
She's going to get adopted this week.
That's right,
That's right.
Oscar. You're going home.
kidding.
You're going. Look at him. He's so cute.
Am I really? Yes, I am.
All right.
Kathy,
Always
thank
need volunteers, all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. Volunteers, donations. We'll take everything.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
All right, and we'll see you next Wednesday because Tuesday is
And Wednesday
New
as
Year,
well,
so we'll
yes.
see you next Wednesday
right.
also.
I'll be
Okay.
here.
Two in a
Thank
row.
you very much.
All right. A lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, so the Horry County Museum's The Living History Farm, they're getting ready for a big event coming up. If you've never been out there, it's really a great experience.
It is. There's a lot of people now that grow up and they say, what, a farm? What goes on in a farm?
Yeah.
Nobody knows what goes on.
Right.
But that's what we're going to find out right now about. What's
Take
this
a little
event
step
coming up?
back in time.
We got a large event. We have 4 a year in January, Whole Smokehouse Day, where we get out and show how they process their meat on a farm here in Horry County. Because the weather complements that. And of course, there wasn't a place to go downtown and buy it, so you had to take care of it yourself right out on the farm.
That's right. A lot of people didn't know that. Now they say, where do you get your meat from? I get it from the grocery store. And it wasn't that way in the old days.
So true. And it still doesn't come straight from the grocery store. It's got to start somewhere
It's
else.
got to start.
That's true. That's true.
So you're going to give people kind of a hands-on experience as to how that's all processed and the steps?
Oh yes, we take a carcass of an animal and show how it would cut up it on the farm, and then there's some salting process to go towards preserving it, and then the smokehouse is there, and they further preserved it and flavored it in the smokehouse. You can see all that happening right out there on the farm.
That's
live.
what it's all about. And people, I'm sure people come in, these younger kids, they say, wow, what is this? They don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. We make sausage and show how it was seasoned, stuff it. A lot of folks don't realize.
They don't.
Yeah, and stuffing it, was a chore that you could do right on the farm also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's looking good. Now, this is open now. When is this happening?
January the 26th will be Old Smokehouse Day. We got things going on all the time. Actually, this coming Saturday, Sawmill Day. You can see the sawmill ran right there on the farm, an original mill from the county. And then the first Thursday in January, we'll be cooking that New Year's meal that's Hoppin' Johns and collard greens and hot dogs. And of course, we got events all the time. And then the first Saturday in January, we'll be doing Harvest Day we have at the farm.
Well, it's an experience for any young people. And the older people, they like to come back and reminisce because there's not much of this left now. The era's gone.
Yeah.
And y'all do a great job with it. So this weekend, you got the Sawmill.
Sawmill this Saturday.
Tell them where you're located.
2279 Harris Shortcut Road, Conway.
So you come out there, you get to see it all.
And a lot of history about Horry County and how things were done here locally, which is pretty cool. Awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thanks for being with us.
For having us.
Sounds fun, huh?
Hey, a lot of fun. I like to watch it. Look at all the meat.
Maybe I'll take the kids out there. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Ready? We're up.
And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina. Play with me.
No, we're up, really.
We're not up.
Talking about the Beach Ball Classic.
we're
We
back?
sure are, yeah.
I never heard a cue. Nobody told me anything. All right. John Rhodes, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Now we're going to talk about the Beach Ball Classic, okay?
That's right. Underway in Myrtle Beach. this started back in the 80s, this event.
81.
81. Tell us about Beach Ball Classic, a little bit of history about it, and then we'll talk about the event.
Well, Dan D'Antoni was the coach of Sox City High School, and he wanted to bring in college coaches to see some of the kids from this area play basketball. I hope to get scholarships, and he had an idea with Buddy Rogers to start a tournament. And it started with 8 teams, 4 in-state teams, 4 out-of-state. And the first year it was there, Sox City High School had burned, so we had to have the tournament over at Coastal Carolina and in 1981, and then went back to Sox City in 82. But it has grown from there. The first year that they had the tournament, what could happen to make it go wrong? Something could happen. Well, guess what? Clemson decided to play for the national championship on championship night. And we were there, and we started the games about an hour early, and it was packed. And you did not have a local team playing in it. Wow. And I started asking people, why are you not home watching the national championship? They said, we're taping that, but we can't tape this. They were interested to see these kids they've heard about, teams they've heard about from around the country playing, that they came out and filled the place up. So,
well, you're going to see some top teams and
Pretty
players
cool.
here, some of the
we
best
really
players.
do. Feature player this year right now is Wendell Moore from Cox Mill out of Concord, North Carolina.
Really?
That is committed to Duke. He's really putting on quite a show this year. He's averaging over 30 points a game. Cox Mill and Scott County, your 2 national ranked teams. If everything goes accordingly, on the 3rd day, which will be Friday, the quarterfinals, they will meet head-to-head, which will be pretty exciting.
That'd be a wild game.
Yeah, but this is our new program, and we came up with the logo of the old
Hold up. Yeah, there you
the
go.
old
There you
shoe
go.
that Converse All-Star.
Cool.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So we wanted to take some nostalgia there, and we came at this program covering. I really think it turned out well. It's going to be a collector's item, so we're excited about that.
And y'all have a lot of people, just like you were saying that night it was full. I mean, there are people come to this game that have no reason to go to them, but just to see these ball players.
Well, they do, and it was successful, Cecil, because of our local residents, the support from our local business community and our local residents. If it wasn't for that, we would not be here for 38 years.
Wow. If somebody wants to come see all the action, what do they need to do?
Starts today at 3:30 at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center and goes through the 31st. At the Convention Center. The tickets are $15 a day, reserved seats. The 4 games today, starting tomorrow, there's 6 games every day. So just show up, come on in.
And you see right on that website, you get a schedule, full schedule of all of the events, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, that's great. I tell you, that's amazing, because I have all my friends that say they don't have anybody in school or anything, but they say, we're going to watch these kids play.
Very cool.
And they just want to see the games. Got great players.
All right.
Well, Sunday night, we don't have any games, but we have the slam dunk and 3-point contest.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That's at 6:30. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Itself.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us.
John, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right, more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, the Carolina African American Heritage Foundation, they're getting ready for a lot of big events leading up to the annual Dr. Martin Luther King Day Junior celebration. We're going to find out about all those events and how you can get involved.
That's right. Benny and Chastity's with me now. And Benny, you're going to tell me all about it because you know what's going on.
13 years. As you know, over 18 million people cross our doorstep. And we want to make sure that we have the biggest, the best King Day celebration of anywhere in America. Come on down and join us. And we've got some special stuff regarding small business development. How can we develop more businesses right here in Horry County, right here in Myrtle Beach? And Chastity's going to tell you about it.
So you're going to tell us how to do it.
I love it.
Right,
I love it.
Chastity,
How are
go
you?
ahead.
Hi. So it's a workshop for business owners and entrepreneurs. We're going to teach them what they need to know to do contracts with the city of Myrtle Beach. And it's going to be held January 22nd at the Myrtle Beach Train Depot.
Okay.
All right, now celebration for Martin Luther King Day. There's a lot going on about
We've
that.
got a lot going
tell me what's
on.
happening.
6 days of celebration, start on the 20th at one of the largest churches here in Myrtle Beach, a white church, bringing together black communities and others so we can celebrate what it means to be different, what it means to be positive, working right here on the Grand Strand. Come on out and join us. We're ecumenical service. And then we have a corporate community awards breakfast where we're saying thank you to the heroes that we see every day, that work in the bowels of our neighborhoods. For further information, call me, 843-251-2061, or our website.
There's your
Right,
website
right there.
there.
Yeah, right there.
We got your website up, and we're checking that out now. And anybody wanting to know more information can check it out. And now, who can come to these events?
Lottie, Dottie, and everybody.
I like that, Benny. I like that. Oh, look here. That's your car, Benny?
Oh, man, that's a good-looking car. That's a big fella. I think that's Mike Chestnut.
That is who it is, isn't it? That is.
But we're going to have a ball, a lot of activities. But one of the things that we like is the notion of creating small businesses to help our economy grow, to help our communities grow, to produce jobs, to develop professions that will help all Americans right here on the Grand Strand.
That's right. And Myrtle Beach being, we are a service industry, we're a small business community. That's what we're made up of.
We're an incubator, we're growing.
That's right. Now Chastity, again, when is this event for entrepreneurs and small business owners, and what can they learn there?
It's coming up Tuesday, January 22nd at the Myrtle Beach Train Depot. It's from 1 to 3:30, and we're going to teach people what they need to know to do business with the city of Myrtle Beach.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
She's with the city of Myrtle Beach,
I know
in case
she
you're
is.
wondering. Thank you both for being here. Benny, always a pleasure, my man.
Always a
Always.
Nice to see you
good
guys.
see
And what a blessing.
Thank you.
And I had a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And I'm going to have a great New Year.
That's right.
And a great King Day celebration.
All right, now,
That's right.
who can come?
Lottie, Dottie, and everybody.
I like that. All right.
Stick around. We'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood.
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
All right. That's for hitting me in the
I
middle of the
didn't
show.
mean to. I didn't know we were on the air.
I know you didn't.
Look, tomorrow we got another show, and guess who's invited? Lottie, Lottie, and everybody.
You got it wrong.
We'll see you.
later.
Anybody? I missed it.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
Holly, Red Cross. I'll do Dave & Buster's.
Thursday. You do David. What's the next one? I got to see it.
All right, it is a Thursday coming up with Carolina and Company in just a few minutes. Talking about a big event at Dave & Buster's. Guess what? It's going to be sensory friendly for the Champion Autism Network.
That's right. You know, this time of the year, very few people give blood because of the holidays.
That's right.
We're going to be talking about how you can help with that.
That's right. An educational movement with the Georgetown County Sheriff's Department. We're going to find out about how they're helping kids in the community.
And the Myrtle Beach Police Department, they're growing beards and mustaches, and they're donating money to a charity. We'll tell you all about that, too.
See you in just a few minutes. It is a Friday. The end of the week is here, but not before Carolina and Company Live. Come